when doing a pond, the first thing you want to start to do is take a pond pump, a bilge pump, a sub pump, anything like that, and fully drain the pond. Once you're done with that, you're going to remove all plant material that's either on the bottom in bags or containers or floating around the edges and the rocks. You're going to, by hand, go into the pond, remove all leaf material, branches that have fallen to the bottom, sank, any bulk material that's become a sediment. Then you're going to take a power washer, an attachment on a hose, something along those lines, and power wash all the sides and then eventually the bottom. As you're doing so, using a shop vac to get that mucky water out of there so it doesn't resettle. Inadvertently, while you're doing this, you're going to be knocking rocks down. So once you're done with that, pushing those rocks back up to the sides where you had them to originally. Then you're going to take the hose, just without an attachment, kind of soak the sides of it and fill it back up about halfway, reusing your pond pump or bilge pump, sub pump, anything, and then pump that water back out again. So that way you get all that murky water out of there by stirring it up with that hose. Once you're done with that, you fill it back up. It'll settle out over a few days and it'll be crystal clear.
We recommend once a year, every spring. That's when we do all our pond cleanouts because you get all that debris from the fall and the winter that's blowing around and it gets caught up in here. A lot of people have started putting catch nets over these and that seemed to help. This one had one over it all winter and it seemed to really help. The main reason homeowners want to do this on a periodic basis is to keep all the pumps clean, running good. You've got your catch basin down there that can get clogged with debris such as mulch and leaves, which we ran into here. You want to keep that clean because you want to get adequate water to your pumps so that you're not burning up pumps. You want to make sure that's all running clean. You want your catch basin areas here clean so that they get adequate water down through the filter. You also want to keep your biofall running clean. You just want to make sure that it's all clean because you'll run into a smelly, algae-filled mess. If you don't do this periodically, it'll get so bad down in here that you're going to run into some serious problems. Plant material may puncture liners. You could get creatures living in here such as muskrats, coons. We've seen it all, mice. So you just want to check everything out when you're in here. You want to make sure there's no areas where the liner's exposed so the water can get over the top of it. You want to make sure there's no creatures boring in anywhere. And you want to check your biofalls to make sure the foam is all correct so that the water's running over the top and you're not getting any seepage anywhere. That's really the main reasons why. And you know, when you wash these rocks off, you really get a good color pop and it kind of looks like it did when it first went in and it doesn't look so dark and dreary.